All right, so today is a fun episode, and because I get to talk about myself, and the topic is, what do I do for a living? A lot of you have asked. I haven't really talked about it or even explained what it is, but I don't make money from YouTube or this online stuff or anything to do with all these things that people might know me for, so let's get into it. What do I do for a living? Well, a lot of different things, but all of it is under the umbrella of post-production artist. I do some production here and there, but I generally am not as much of a fan of the production end as sitting down in the computer and doing all the post-production. So in a media creation pipeline, you have your previs, which is your general script writing, screenplay, storyboarding, all that stuff before anything. And then you have your production, which is your filming and set and wardrobe and all that things in real life. And then the post-production artist is the artist that does all the magic behind the scenes that kind of doesn't really get too much appreciation, but is really like the glue that holds the whole system. And I love it. I've always loved it. The thing with post-production is it's a lot of different things, just like the other categories. And that can include editing, to animation, to design, to special effects and augmented reality or 3D work, or all of this stuff. It's very broad. And then within this, you can be very specific. And within post-production, it can get deeper, such as mainly, say, design for commercials or design for film. I generally work for commercials and music videos. I am based in New York. I live in Brooklyn, and I commute to the city. The commute can take from 30 minutes to an hour, depending on the train system. So my day generally consists of a minimum of 10-hour days, and a lot of times they go overtime because you're in a team and you have a goal to hit. You get paid pretty well, and especially if you're getting that overtime, so it's nice, but a lot of times that's why I don't make videos, is because I just don't have any time with commuting and then the overtime and then the long hours, and a lot of times you just don't even leave to eat. They just bring you the food so you can keep working. Yes, I recommend it if it's something that you already love. I don't think that you should get into this for money reasons or just the kind of like the keeping up with the Joneses with the idea of it being this glamorous thing. It's pretty hard work, to be honest. But if you love it, it's not. I mean, yeah, it's hard. Like every day I'm like, I have a big sigh and I make a lot of like faces and I'm just like, ugh, this is tough. But I can't do anything else. Like I love it so much. Whenever I stop doing it, I can't not do it, basically. I have been doing this for over a decade. I've been in New York for maybe 6 or 5 years now, I can't remember. But I also started small, and I started for more local places, and then just my own personal projects, and just built. And I have a lot of people to thank, all my friends and my family have encouraged me and even challenged me in a great way that forced me to take responsibility for my artistic outcome. So thank you to all of you guys, you know who you are. So I'm actually self-taught, and the way that happened was I just couldn't stop doing it and stop thinking about it. So I bought a whole bunch of books and just really put my nose down and really just studied on my own. And I would like watch tutorials or read while I was eating, and it was just nonstop. And then I wanted to have some money because, big changes require some financial freedom. So I worked 2 extra jobs on top of my main job. I never had a day off for about a year. And then I had some piecemeal days off for the following year to raise about 10 to 20,000 so that as soon as an opportunity arose, I could jump on it and I could live without having any income for a period of time till I got my bearings. That's how I got to New York. It's hard work. So why this video all of a sudden is because I made a Showreel, which is basically a video resume for post-production artists. That's kind of how we share and network and see if we're capable or the right person for the job for the producers. And I made a showreel a long time ago, but I hadn't updated it because I hate editing and I hate making showreels. It's just something I don't like. Some people love it, but I finally started making one, and then I realized that I lost all my footage, or I didn't save a lot of my work. So all I had was old stuff. And then I was like, all right, well, I guess that's how it is. But I pursued another 6 months later today, and I tried it again, and I finally updated it. It's not all my best work, so I decided to take a different angle to my showreel. So instead of showing my best work, I decided to show more of an idea for a producer. So when a producer looks at it, they get the idea and they go, oh, he does this. Because producers generally look at showreels every day. They know exactly, they don't need to watch a 10-minute showreel. So I kept it super short. All the cuts are like, I cut in the middle of stuff. Like, I don't care if it cuts off the whole animation, because a producer will know, they'll go, oh, they get it. They see it all the time. So that was my angle, thinking about the producer, not wasting their time, giving them an idea, and just kind of just giving it a buzz, but then giving myself that a little bit of artistic editing there. And yeah, it's not perfect. I still really want to update certain sections. I don't think it's horrible, but it's not my best. So with that caveat said, let's get into it. That's it. That's my work. That's what I do day to day. It's fun. I really, really love it. I really wish I saved or was able to use certain stuff in this, but that's just the way it goes. Sometimes there's also non-disclosure agreements. I'm literally not allowed to use some work. So yeah, that's it. I hope you guys liked it. If you did, please like. That would really mean a lot to me, because this is what I care about, like what I get paid for. It's great. I want to implement this stuff into YouTube, but the YouTube forced like turnaround, I don't really get to sit down and make quality work that's super finessed and perfect up to my standards. I'm always sacrificing every single YouTube video, and it's really frustrating for me. But again, it's just about getting things out there and talking to you guys and sharing. That's more important to me than making beautiful work. I think just getting it out there imperfectly is much more important for at least YouTube, no matter how frustrating it is. So again, please like it, and if you're new here, please subscribe, because I do my damn best to make good videos, and I sometimes don't, but most of them I think are getting better. So yeah, that's it this time. I hope you really liked it. This is really scary to share with all of you in particular, because you're not necessarily in this field. So I'm not sure if you're gonna get it, but I hope you do, and I hope it comes across that it's something I really, really care about more than anything else. So until next time, thank you very, very much for watching. Peace.